Okay, we got this running. Very good. Real quick, we are going to see if my mic actually is working right now. If my mic is not I'm pretty sure my mic is working right now. I tested on my mic very earlier. Very good. Yes, my mic's working. We are going to see if my mic actually. Oh darn! Ah, darn, man. Well, all these things right here, these are probably like. Um. Epic 2 got 29 views? That rhymed! Yo! Oh, my ears! My ears! My ears! 29 views? That rhymed! Yo! Yo. Okay, we're starting now. I've already experienced this. I have the Ultra Deluxe on my PlayStation. Look at that. Wow. The end is never the end. 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 When? No.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Shut up.
All of his co-workers, oh please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Why am I so slippery?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I think it's this way now. Oh. Where is door 437? I'm tripping. Door 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
I got it. Over here, right? No? Over here,
Now, back to door number 437. let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where is the copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I got you, narrator.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
I got you.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43's. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Gotta get the door.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Let me out!
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley's, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
The end was ever the end, the end.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one... who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story. I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on. You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? No, 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 not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Adventure!
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. This is the story. Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go!
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to...
These are all the games that I've got 100% in. But did I really? Well, I'm going to tell you guys how I did it. This method actually won't get you, but you're here, there's a GitHub link. This video is also for educational purposes only. This actually won't get you banned whatsoever, and this video is also for educational purposes only. There's something called Steam Achievement Manager. Go to your browser and simply type in Steam
1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I unlock all achievements in the Stanley Parable? How do I unlock all achievements in the Stanley Parable? How do I look? No. Oh yeah. Bro, what? The installation folder? What, bro? Getting an achievement. Getting an achievements. Ooh, 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 ay, 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 ay. Drop Buzz, I'll kill you. Gemini. Yeah.
This
Yes, it's an achievement. Oh. Cancel. Skip. Oh, Esther. Oh. That's well, good job. I don't know why it's not working though. There you go. Best day ever. Best day ever.
All of his co-workers were gone, What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get the unachievable achievement in the Stanley Parable. It's a little bit confusing, and the only ones out there that I really saw were like text descriptions of it, and those are... But you're going to click on the Stanley Parable in here, so you're in this page. Then you're going to click on this thing down here, and that's incorrect, sorry. You're not going to click on that thing. So you're going to find the Stanley Parable over here in your game section, and then hit Properties. Then you're going to go into Local Files and Browse Local Files. Okay. So then you're going to double click on the folder of the Stanley Parable, not stanley.exe. So then close to the top, at least for mine, you're going to see this thing called CFG, which stands for config. Then yours are probably not going to be these little notepad logos because I already did this once before and I had to edit them. So what you're going to do is click on that. You're going to double click. On yours, it's most likely going to ask you what you want to open it with. It's probably not going to have any options. It's going to say browse the Microsoft Store. Just say it's something like choose from what I have or something. And it's little blue text right. I want you to go quotes X, and then quotes again, and then space, and then quotes, and then tilde, and semicolon, underscore, U, quotes.
Do I already have that? I hope I do. Best day ever. Yes. Best day ever. Yes. Best day ever. 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 Best, 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 best. Best.
I'll put that.
Find. Does that extra? Okay.
In the description. So you can just copy and paste that from the description into your. You need to have a new line though, so just click below this. It should already have a new line. And then you're gonna save this, close it. Oh, I already saved it, so I shouldn't do that. So then you're just gonna close it, and then you're gonna click Properties, and then select Read Only. So that means that it won't overwrite it when you're trying to start the game. Okay. Then you're gonna go into the Stanley Parable, so hit.
Okay, I got you going. Untask. Oh my gosh.
Play once you have all that saved and all that set up. Alright,
This
so
is the
finish
story of a
loading.
man.
Skip that. Okay, then you're gonna walk out here, and when the narrator says his first line, you're just gonna hit X.
All of his co-workers
And then
were
wait
gone.
a few
What could
seconds.
it mean? Stanley decided to.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. To go to the meeting room.
And
Perhaps he had
you
simply
should get
missed
the
a memo.
achievement. So yeah.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
Good
trace of his co-workers.
Oh, you can also do this, just so you know. Yeah. You can do that. So, go try that. Alright. Thank you for watching.
Once it ends, go ahead and look if anyone said anything in stream. Go ahead and look if anyone. We'll drive a funky said anything in stream. No. I'm very sad.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play unlocked with Google Play Games on PC.
Log into VR. Where am I?
You're Pomni.
No!
Welcome home.
No, I can't take this headset off. Get me out of the digital circus! Yes. My shoes now turn clown shoes. This is not what I choose. Where is the exit? Where is the door? Now I am digital. It feels like I'm in bathroom stall. Maybe true. Wait, who are you?
I'm God. I am God.
Digital food, not in the mood. I do not even have my favorite shoe. Floor says Freddy. Is King gonna get me? Door is jammed. Wait, I'm mad.
When you hear the rhythm, start to move.
When you hear the rhythm, start to have kids. Bum bitty 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 bum 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 bitty 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 bum. Bum bitty 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 bum.
Hello, neighbor, welcome home. I do not like the smell of your cologne. You're a very handsome looking man. You will not fail my plan. Collect my pages, collect my circuits, bite my bites, spend fine nights of Fridays. You dumb, gonna run from a conundrum. I'm a big drum, don't know where it come from. Like bum bitty 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 bum bum, bum bitty 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 bum, bum bitty 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 bum bum bitty 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 bum.
Pain is going in my head. One fart and I'm dead. I'm not Pomni, I'm very angry. Cough, mother clown, jump scare me.
Big Dylan, my big Dylan, my big fat Dylan, my big Dylan, my big fat Dylan, my big belly, my big red belly, my big belly, my big fat belly. I am Kane, I am an asshole. Big Dylan's handsome, but he's not in control. As Billy Craig put a life at stake, he's gonna make the whole circus break.
Dylan red belly, Dylan jump scare me, Dylan chasing me, Dylan scary.
Kane,
What?
what's with Dylan?
I don't know.
Why does he look like that?
I don't know.
And why does he keep slapping his belly?
What? I don't know.
What the f?
Bum bitty 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 bum bum, bum bitty bitty bum bum bitty bitty bum bum bitty bitty bum.
What?
Bum bitty 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 bum bum, bum bitty 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 bum, bum bitty 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 bum bum bitty 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 bum, bum bitty 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 bum bum, bum bitty 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 bum, bum bitty 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 bum bum bitty 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 bum.
Now I'm in real life. Through the screen, Dylan staring at me. He is very mean, I don't want to be seen. I am very tired, I will sleep. Everyone in circus tries to shout, Big Dylan coming to your house, but they cannot make a sound. Now Big Dylan is in my house.
I'm allergic to heat.
At Spectrum.
Alright, and then we're going to end off with a very cool why is this here at the end?
Today we are.
No, shut up, shut up, Pat God, shut up, bro, shut up. Guys, outro. Play the outro. Wait, I don't have an outro. I'll just do this. I'll just